Welcome back to the Unholier Podcast, where we're usually unpacking cults, religious trauma, and deconstruction. But today, we're taking a hard left into love. This episode is a fun one because my guest is somebody who knows me better than anyone else, my husband. With Valentine's Day in the air, we're talking all things romance, date night ideas, what actually makes a meaningful Valentine's Day, and whether love is best expressed through words, gifts, quality time, or let's be honest, snacks and naps, or margaritas in Target. Also, we're diving into the 5 love languages and discovering what each of our love languages are in real time, which leads to some laughs, a few surprises, and maybe even a little friendly disagreement. This episode is lighthearted and playful, and it's also a reminder that love doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be intentional. So grab your favorite drink, get cozy, and let's get started. Today, we are doing a bonus episode because Valentine's Day is coming up. So we thought we would have a Smitty bonus episode for everyone. And, I know you guys love the Smitty episodes because they're fun.
Yeah.
It's fun and unfiltered.
Yep.
Cannot filter this guy. It's impossible.
That's not
And if you listen to our last episode together, which was our New Year's Eve episode, we discussed the fact that we did our New Year's resolutions, and every year, Smitty always would put on his New Year's resolution that he was going to stop swearing. That never happened.
well, I had zero intention of following through. I just always would say it like I was trying.
Yeah, so the effort was made for maybe a day, and then you were like, F this, I can't do
Yep.
it. Yeah. The thought was there.
But
The intention.
I have stuck to my resolution, my main resolution. I have stuck to it this year so far.
Yeah.
I haven't had one.
Let's remind everybody what your main resolution was for 2026.
To not eat chips.
He has done well with this.
Some would laugh, but it's hard to do because they're so easy to get. They're everywhere.
They're accessible, yes,
They're everywhere, and there's all different kinds, shapes,
Yeah.
brands.
Which you have tried to convince me that certain things were not chips or in the classified as a chips category. But we've decided that if you go down that path, it is a gateway.
Pretzels with peanut butter, not chips, but I'm not eating it.
It's a gateway.
But the pretzels, what are they called? You know, the chips that we used to get, the everything.
Oh yeah, the pretzel. Yeah,
Those aren't chips.
pretzel chips. They are. I think they are called pretzel chips. Yeah.
I haven't had anything.
Either way,
this is the longest I've gone on a resolution in a long time.
Mm-hmm. So. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Good job. Go team.
But today is important because we're going to talk about Valentine's Day and lack thereof on some people's part.
Yeah.
Mainly the guys.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? It's like you could be a dude that says things like, why do we celebrate Valentine's Day? It's just a Hallmark holiday. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, guess what? Your woman doesn't want to hear that. And even if she's like agreeing with you, you better make it up somehow.
Can I?
Yeah, you're a good dude, so go ahead. Put your 2 cents in.
Here's what we do, okay? We start to lay groundwork early on that Valentine's Day, sweetest day, they're Hallmark. I love you every day. We don't need to celebrate it on this day.
Please.
So we try and convince you guys that it's not important. So when the day does come and we don't get you anything and we just say, yeah, we'll take you to TGI Fridays. 2-for-1 margaritas or whatever.
Don't take me there.
You know what I'm saying? When we kind of mail in the effort, it doesn't look as bad. They are Hallmark holidays, but what guys need to understand is your girl actually does care about it. And it's really not hard to make a little effort. It's an easy one.
A little bit.
You don't have to get diamonds.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Because that made me think of something.
Shouldn't have said that.
Well, first of all, the diamonds are my birthstone. So there's that. Which, is there a better birthstone than diamonds? There is not.
A lot cheaper ones. Yeah.
Not more valuable.
It's yet to be seen.
Okay, so not only is April the diamond birthstone, but I'm also an Aries, which is a fire sign. So it is like,
Yeah, it's a clash of titans.
no, it's all good stuff. But what you just said with the diamonds thing made me think of something because some women may be like, okay, for instance, I am one of those people. I do like the occasional flowers, but
Sure.
if there's something else that I want, like for instance, if I,
A rug from Target.
yeah, like a rug or something that I've been wanting to get for the house, like I'd rather have that than a bouquet of flowers that are going to die in 3 days. The gesture is what it's all about, but if you're going to spend the money, why not spend it on
It's
something that I can
something
look at every single day and
the whole
enjoy?
household can enjoy.
Exactly. And for a long time.
Yeah. Can you tell I've heard this before, you guys? These are the talking points that Jen uses. I get flowers every now and then, but I don't get
Yeah.
them. I don't get them when you're supposed to,
Yeah, which is fine.
which is
Yeah,
fine.
like not the like obligatory events. Like you don't get them typically for Valentine's Day. But
Yeah, just spur of the moment.
okay, okay, I just thought of another thing. Mother's Day. Flowers are great to get for Mother's Day. But what's even better than like a bouquet of flowers for Mother's Day is getting a potted plant or some kind of landscaping thing that she can put at the front door or on the patio or the lanai, wherever you live. And she can enjoy that throughout the year instead of like for a week and then they're dead and they got to get thrown in the trash. So something that like maybe a potted plant or an orchid that's in a pot or some kind of fiddle fig tree. Something like
Yeah,
that,
fiddle figs.
The
Yep.
fiddle fig.
Had a bunch of those. Had
You
a
know what
bunch
I
of
mean?
those.
Or the mother-in-law's tongue, which is also known as the snake plant. Weird how that correlates,
Fitting.
but yeah, those are cool too. They last forever, and they look great in your house. Just some ideas,
Yeah.
just some ideas for the boys or girls, whatever. Your partner likes plants, and get them, one of those too. That's good.
Yep. And if you're really struggling, because girls are hard to buy for, their clothes are super complicated. You don't know what sizes they wear in anything, so
Okay,
that's
so what
difficult.
you think if a girl did this? If she's like, hey, I there's certain outfits or pieces of clothing that I really want. You can go on whatever your website that you like to shop from, whether it's Amazon or Target or whatever,
Mhm.
and you just saved a little list for your partner and you say like, "Hey, if you want to know ideas and things that I'm wanting, this is a list of things." It
Yeah,
would make it easier. Would it make it easier?
it does make it easier, but it takes all the fun out of it. If you actually care about the holiday, if you actually fine, that's why we don't care. We don't know. Your guys' clothes size
You just
make
said
no
we don't
sense.
know, so we're helping you.
No, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. No, this is my Italian listen to me hand.
But this Valentine's Day episode, let's hold hands.
I can't do that yet. So if you do care about the holiday, why not take your woman? If you have to take your kids, go ahead. But if you can't, if you can leave them at home, try not to.
Try to
Take
make it a
her,
thing.
get her a coffee, or go have lunch, have a couple drinks, and take her to Target and just walk with her and don't say two words and just let her shop.
Oh, I love
Don't
that.
drop her off because they want to be with us just in case, we have to go everywhere with them. Honestly, everywhere.
I think getting a drink beforehand is key because
Oh,
then
yeah.
that will like loosen him up a little bit to just chill out.
We are chill. If we're deciding to take you there, we're going to be chill. But yeah, we'd like a drink. But you can't be there too long because guys like to have drink after a drink, not a drink and then 3 hours later have another one. You know
Okay,
what I
this is
mean?
what you do. This is what you do. This is perfect. This is such a good idea. We should do this.
I do this for
Maybe
you.
we should do this for Valentine's though.
No. No, I have plans.
Okay.
I got
And
plans
he
with
knows I hate
I got
hate
plans with the
surprises.
boys.
Okay. Whatever. Okay, listen. This is what you do. You go get margaritas. Then you go to Target. You do not eat where you get your margaritas. Don't eat. You're saving that as a little nugget after Target. And then you can have another margarita after that.
That's my point.
Yeah, you got to
Guys
give
don't
them
like
something to
to,
look forward
most
to.
guys, and I'm speaking for all guys, I know a couple out there don't, but most guys, once we have one, we want more. So don't make it too long, but let her go and do her thing. Just be there in the background.
But I love the idea of
Or any
margaritas
store.
in Target
Yeah.
or Home Goods.
Take her for Margs and Queso, and then Target, and be supportive at the store. Really going to be hard. The store's not built for guys. It's horrible for guys. But just be supportive and then get out of there, and the rest of the day is yours.
Yeah.
And play your cards right, you'll be rewarded later. So
Yeah.
it's a little investment.
Yeah, you might get a little something, something.
You might.
Yeah. So for me, okay, let's talk about the 5 love languages.
Okay.
Because I think that's important. Because some girls would be like, oh my gosh, I would love it if he got me a bouquet of flowers. That would like mean more than anything in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, everyone's different.
You are a person that your love language is receiving gifts. I totally get that. I love a good gift, but I'm usually thinking about how much it costs or what else I could have gotten.
Correct. Jen's love language
And
is
from you though, like I don't think about that for my friends because like
no.
yeah.
Jen's love language is acts of renovation. Anything around the house,
Acts of service.
acts
Yeah.
of service. I mean, endless amounts.
Oh my gosh. Hey, there's nothing hotter though. If you are working on the house on like a project and you're bringing my vision to life, oh,
If that's the case and that's really hot, then I
mm.
should be like Brad Pitt to you. Because that's all I do. So, just saying.
The old Brad Pitt though.
Yeah, like the Velma and Louise Brad Pitt.
Did you say Velma?
Is that what it is? Thelma.
Thelma and Louise.
Yeah. I've never seen it, so.
You haven't? Oh my
Just the part where they drive off the cliff. That's the only part I've ever seen.
Wow. Oh my gosh. You have to watch that movie. We're going to watch that movie.
Probably not.
You have to.
So, what else?
Okay, so other than we just talked about receiving gifts. Another love language again is the one I like, which is acts of service. So usually people have like a primary love language and they have a secondary love language.
Okay.
So I know your primary is physical touch and your secondary is words of affirmation.
Yeah, oh yeah. Who doesn't love that?
This guy, you love it.
Well, it works out perfect because you like
it's,
acts of service.
Hands yet? I like acts of service.
It's kind of weird though. It's like
This is like, you may kiss my
right.
hand.
You love acts of service, and I like to hear how great I am, and that just works out.
Yeah, it does work out.
And sometimes I don't hear how great I am because I'm not great.
Yes, you are. Don't say that. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
some days.
We all love Smitty, but everyone has their moments. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate your honesty there.
Well, what's your secondary?
Come on. Okay, let's go through all 5.
Target, Amazon.
Okay, but what are we doing at Target?
Looking at home decor.
We are
Shopping. Spending money.
Nope.
Spending time together.
Yes, quality time.
That's yours?
Quality time. Yes. That's why I'm always like, don't you want to hang out with me? Come on, let's hang out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
And you're like, I'm busy working on one of your projects.
Yeah, if I hang out.
And I'm like, okay.
Well, I mean, hanging out, if you say, hey, let's hang out, that means I do something while you watch and we
That's
talk.
hanging out. So it's
Right.
literally like double. So for me, that's like everything. Just like yesterday, you were painting the outside of the house. What was I doing? I was sitting in the chair while you were on the ladder painting the house.
Standard.
And we were hanging out. But you were also doing acts of service too. So it was like, oh.
Man, yesterday really was.
And what happened at the end? You got a little cherry on top. So don't even.
I can't believe you just said that. Are you serious? Jeez, I did.
You did say to the people that, like, if you do these things for your woman,
Well, I know. I just thought it went without saying. I do so many acts of service and spend so much quality time. Cherries on top are very common.
I'm just saying. So if you're listening and you want to know what the key is, there you go. Find out what your person's love language is. So let's review them. Number one, because I don't think we went through all of them yet.
I don't think I know them all, but acts of service,
Mm-hmm.
words of affirmation,
Mm-hmm.
physical touch.
Yep.
That's where I end.
Quality time
Quality time. I thought I just said that.
and gifts.
Oh, gifts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Hit them all.
yours is your primary is physical touch and words of affirmation. Now, that's not to say that if one of the other ones doesn't come into play at a certain point, like maybe one that isn't like your primary or secondary, isn't going to sting a little bit. So, I'm going to tell you a little story, which you already know. So, after I had our two youngest kids, he had arranged for, and I have to be careful, I'm not going to say names. He had arranged for a girls' night. I thought we were going to go to a family dinner, just like him and I and the kids. They were young. They were like, Camden, I think, was a baby.
Yeah, they were brand new.
I had him in October, and this was my birthday in April. So he had gotten a hold of like
A handful of friends.
6 or 7 of my friends and arranged for them to meet at this restaurant. And they were sitting in the back at a table in the back. So I thought we were going out to eat. And he pulls up the car and he says, "Why don't you jump out and put our name in to get a table?" So I go up to the hostess. He's parking the car, quote unquote, parking the car. Well, he leaves. I didn't know this was all arranged. And I walk in, and the host is like, "Oh, yeah, I have a table back here." So she takes me back, and a bunch of my girlfriends are back there and they're like, "Happy birthday." Ah. And I'm like, "Cool. This is cool." And then they tell me, like, "Ryan did this for you. We're going to have a girls' night. He's driving, so you can let loose," because I never do let loose when I go out.
Yeah.
So he's going to pick you up. It doesn't matter, you know, all this stuff. So I'm like, okay. So we end up finishing our meal, and then they bring out like a little piece of cake and everyone sings. And then it comes time for like the gifts.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm not one of these people that's like,
it's a different story.
This is not Valentine's Day related, but I'm just saying, like, to speaking to the people who maybe your love language isn't gifts, but if it's your birthday or a holiday or Valentine's Day and you don't get something,
it hurts.
Y'all, it's gonna sting. I don't care who you are, right? You're a little bit like, why did I not get something? So I'm sitting at the table and I got a card from one friend, and then I got it was it was a used like bird bath or something. Remember?
Really? Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, cool." But those were like the only gifts I got.
Which, hey, that would have slapped for me. I love that.
I'm sorry. It hurt my feelings. And also, no one picked up my tab even. So I would get like if somebody I would get like if somebody didn't bring a gift and just brought me a card and said like a nice thing in there and then was like, "I got your tab tonight. I'm going to buy your dinner." I ordered a salad. I didn't even get like an entree. "I'm going to pick up your tab all night. I'll buy your drinks and I'm going to buy your dinner." Like that, I would get that. I would be like, "Oh, that's so nice," whatever. I had one friend who was like, "Oh, we're going to go for massages and facials. We just have to plan it," and then never did. That was, how many years ago was that? 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Camden's 10. It was 10 years ago. This still has not been fulfilled, y'all. I'm telling you. So when it comes to Valentine's Day or birthdays or any kind of like special occasion, get at least a card. Like, even if that's not the person's love language.
If you're over like 30, at least get a card.
But what did I tell you? I
all kinds of stuff.
What did I tell you though? I specifically said it made me realize that they didn't value me. That was like the takeaway from that. Even though that isn't my love language, um it was like no effort was put in. They just wanted a girls' night as well. So they were cool with going out and having fun. Yeah,
really
it was
weird.
like, oh my gosh, wow.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I really over the next couple of years from that point, I think I was what? So that I would have been 36. Yeah, I would have been 36. For the next few years until 40, that's when I started really pruning people out of my life. People I thought were friends, people that I started coming to this realization of these people do not value me as a friend, as a person.
Sure.
And so I just got rid of like the extra like people that I just didn't need in my life. You just as you get older, you kind of go through that pruning
People
process.
change and friends drop off naturally, but sometimes, you have to read the writing on the wall and realize what's really behind all of it.
Yeah. So. And then you can make new friends because you've pruned the ones that are just like not.
If you're a guy, don't make any friends. After 6th grade, boom, that's it. No new friends.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I've made a lot of new friends in my older years.
I just want to touch you.
Okay. Yeah. Hey,
I'm
all about it.
Physical touch is your love language.
That's cool. So. Just keep it professional and fun.
Oh man, Valentine's Day really gets me going. Minnie wanted to wear a shirt with red in it, and I told him no because
I'm trying to like play to the theme here, and she's like, "Don't." I'm like, fine, standard Brian Black. Here we go.
Yeah, I had this sweater. This is also an Amazon sweater.
It's a gift that keeps on.
I had it, and I'm like, I gotta. I only wear it once a year, so
right,
had to do that.
Yep. I love it because it shows your big hearts.
Oh yes, it does. It really does. Okay, so what about like what else did you want to talk about?
Guys mailing it in.
Okay, let's do that.
We mail it in. I touched on it earlier.
Did a little bit,
but you have to understand your girl does care. I don't care what she says. She's just appeasing you with that comment. Oh, babe, we don't have to do anything. It's a setup. Total setup. You should want to make your girl feel special.
Yeah.
She's your woman. Do a little something. Don't feel obligated, but you should do something.
Definitely feel obligated.
Yeah.
If you don't feel obligated,
no, wait a minute.
You got other problems.
Wait a minute. Don't feel obligated. You should just
skirt me.
Yes. I made it a point before we started this. I made it a point because I'm a major interrupter. And I told Jen, I said, you know what? I'm going to do something really cool on the pod tonight. And she goes, what? And I said, you'll see. And then before we sat down, I said, you want to know what I'm going to do? She goes, what? And I said, I'm not going to interrupt you. That was my special gift to her.
But the skirt thing was like me saying, saying to me,
yeah, hey,
don't interrupt me.
Yeah, in a nice way.
Okay.
I don't even know what I was saying.
It was a message to the dudes that like, even though if your woman says like,
you shouldn't feel obligated to do something, you should just want to. Mm-hmm. That's what I was going to say. Don't feel like, oh, I have to. Sometimes, life and work, and depending on where you live, weather is depressing. February is the most depressing month of the year, in my opinion.
Pretty bad. Yeah, February is, yeah.
And
I'd agree with that.
The other thing good about it is when it's over, spring is right around the corner. But you shouldn't feel obligated to do something. You should want to. Big or small, they literally don't need the red carpet rolled out. They just want to know that you're thinking about them. That's it. So you don't have to spend thousands of dollars or make crazy plans. Just let them know that they're on your mind.
But if you want to,
obviously,
thousands of dollars and make crazy plans, you can do that.
You can.
That's an option. So my question to you is, would a guy appreciate a reciprocal Valentine's?
My personal opinion, no.
Oh.
No, we don't want to.
Okay.
As a guy as a dude's dude, it's for the women.
And you just want the cherry on top at the end of the day.
We don't even need it.
After that.
I mean, we're not going to say no.
You appreciate it.
That's like how you show us that you care.
Yeah, you okay.
We've had this talk before. Yeah. We base the amount you love us on what you do and how often you do it to us. End of story. That's the key. Thank you. You're welcome, ladies.
The key to life?
That what I just said, that sentence, once it clicks in the female of the relationship's brain, everything will be all right.
Okay, so it's a key to the healthy relationship.
Long lasting.
Yeah.
That's how we're
Wired.
wired. We didn't ask for it. We're just that's how we are. You guys are your way, and we have to put up with that, right? All your guys' stuff.
Wait, what? We're what way?
Like all the stuff you talk about, what society says, you guys are, you're hot, you're cold, you're emotional, you cry, this and that. That's how you guys are. We don't fault you for it. When we get older, we start to understand all this.
Oh, this could be interesting conversation right
Oh,
here.
yes, totally.
Okay.
When we get older, we start to understand this stuff that when we were younger, we had too quick of a reaction to it. We didn't step back and look at the big picture. But I feel, well, just for me personally, I've stepped back and looked at it and I recognize how you guys operate and how you are. Before, we're too blinded by other things to even care. That's why people argue and that's why there's crazy fights and divorce through the roof, all that stuff. And it's not always that, but I just think that when guys get a little bit older, they start to understand and they're more tolerable and more patient. Because you need to be patient, both of us. I don't like the look you're giving me. I'm just being serious. I'm being for real. Like, I think that the last, I would say, 3 years, I've really tried to look at things differently. And I get it now. So, I think like there's this thing in relationships where girls think guys are this way, guys think girls are this way, and we're not the same, obviously. We're supposed to be different. I always say if we were the exact same, one of us is unnecessary. So
Yeah.
I just think that it's not that hard to get along. You just really have to take a step back and think a little more before you act, which is something I never did. I think we both know that. Why are you staring at me like that?
But you're doing a lot better now.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible
You know.
before, but
No, you weren't horrible. But you're doing a lot better now.
I just see things differently. Yeah, it's easier to see.
So why don't we give them to change the subject a little bit? I love that though.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I
You're looking at me like this.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
I'm just saying, like, Valentine's Day is a reminder that it's fun and easy to get along if you just would listen and pay attention to each other a little bit.
Yeah, this is true.
That's all I'm saying.
And give your partner a priority. Make them a priority. Because someday your kids are going to be grown and gone, and you are going to be with that partner. Now, if you haven't maintained the relationship and created those special moments and those times together, then when the kids finally move out, then you're not even going to know each other. Yeah. You won't have any foundation to like grow from at that point. It'll just be like all about the kids, and then the kids are gone, and then you have nothing.
You're like, yeah, you don't know each other at all. And I think that happens a lot today because both parents are working. Back in the day, it was single family or single income household. And now both parents are working. There's daycare, there's this, there's that. It's really, really hard to find time for each other. So that is something you got to make sure that you
have to prioritize
big time. Because I used to be in the trades, and a lot of those guys are divorced because you work overtime constantly.
Yeah.
And you drift apart. You don't know each other. And a lot of the people that I would work with, they would say, they're like, our kids moved out and we just ran out of things to talk about. We didn't know who each other was. So it is really common.
Can we talk about resentment for a second?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know where you're going. You got to stop dropping this on me. We got to talk pregame here. I don't like that. Your eyeballs are freaking me out.
Okay, so spending time with your partner should be priority. Now, if it's not priority and you decide to spend your time with the boys, don't say anything.
We're allowed to do that, just like you're allowed to do it.
Hold on. You
Okay.
said you were going to interrupt. I'm going to skirt you in a second.
All right, skirt.
Spending time and making the boys priority, golf league, whatever your thing is, whatever your thing is.
Oh, that's the only example you threw out was golf league?
I mean, I'll say golf league, some kind of sports league you're in. I mean, that's typically what it is. A bowling league, I guess. A freaking
women's pickleball league.
Fine.
Okay.
And this goes both ways. So if you have something that you are prioritizing with somebody other than your spouse, you really need to think about that, because the spouse that you are neglecting is going to eventually resent you. Now, here's my little caveat to that.
Tread very lightly. That's all I'll say. Go ahead. We're listening. Tread lightly. The ice is cracking beneath you, and I'm on shore with a rescue buoy, and I'm debating on whether or not to throw it. All right, go ahead.
You have to, of course, have time where you can, and I don't know how many times I've heard this stupid freaking term, blow off steam with the boys.
We need it.
Fine.
We need it.
Fine. Okay. You have to have those times, but to make them a priority over your spouse is not going to do you well. However, if your spouse and or partner doesn't like you, they will be perfectly happy with that decision. They will. And that is how you're going to know.
That's your little sandwich statement.
No, because the previous person, I would be so happy when he's like, I'm going out. Okay, see ya. Bye.
Okay.
Don't come back.
I agree with you.
So I'm just saying, if your partner is like, see ya, have fun, don't care, you just might want to think for a minute.
Oh, fine. Don't threaten us, because we'll just leave. First of all, we're not going to be threatened because we went to golf once a week.
I'm saying it might be a sign.
Second of all,
it might be a sign.
It's very healthy to have a group of friends that you do something with.
I mean, I said that it was. I said
yeah, but it's not what you believe.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that when you put a priority in front of your spouse or partner,
which has never been done.
Okay.
All right.
I would say that even includes the children, because
like kid sports and stuff.
Oh my gosh, kids sports.
It's not how it used to be back in the day.
Don't even get me started on that.
No, finish your point.
That's kind of what I was just saying. Like, you got to make your partner a priority, because again, it may not be their love language. Quality time may not be their love language, but if you continually neglect time spent together and opportunities, and you continue to choose everyone but them to spend time with, eventually they're going to notice and be like,
if it's that severe, then yeah. But if it's...
I think that should maybe have people take inventory.
Listen, let me tell you something. Here's how guys look at it differently than girls. And like I said, we're not the same.
Okay. No, definitely not the same.
Guys look at us going to work and killing ourselves for our family week in and week out, shoveling. Look at it this way.
They bust their butts.
We bust our butts.
Right.
We shovel crap for our boss all week. We're leaving the house early. Here's my point. Here's how men look at it. Here's how I look at it. And I know a lot of guys look at it this way. When we leave early in the morning and we go to our job and we shovel crap for our boss all week and we put in a lot of hours, and then we come home and we do the same thing. We parent, we're part of the household, whatever. When we're gone all week, we don't do that for us. That's not time for us. We're not having fun with our buddies. We do that for you and our family. So we look at that as you're being prioritized. When we're gone all week working, we don't do it for our enjoyment. So you guys don't see that. You think, oh, well, he's gone all day or whatever. He's doing whatever he wants. We look at it as act of service for you guys. So when we go golfing, that's not time away from you. That's time for us. Does that
Which
make
is
sense?
also time away from us.
Yeah, I know that. But what I'm trying to say is you're the focus of our 60-hour work week.
Hmm.
That's for you.
Yeah.
It's not, we don't want to do that, most of us.
So this is something that you and I have had multiple conversations
Yeah.
about
Yep. I
because
got some funny stories about it too.
basically all you have to do is go on Instagram and type in man boy golf leagues and see like it's there's so many reels that people have made about these
Because it's
things
awesome
and it's all they're all the same.
and they're all
The
true.
same. They're all the same.
We have fun.
Yeah, I understand
I
that.
told you years ago, when we hit 13, 14, that's tops for our maturity.
Yes, that is
Just putting
tippy
on a
tops.
facade. That's it.
Tippy tops
Hmm.
for sure. Okay, so within the vein of we're working all week and we're doing this for you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the thing is that when you're working on fire, when you're working on ironwork, when you are doing those jobs, you are around adult men all day that you are friends with and you have a camaraderie with and you joke around with and you have banter with all day, even though you're working.
Mhm. Yep.
I have been a stay-at-home mom for 12 years now, almost.
You're welcome.
Okay, which is great and it's been a gift. However,
It's been great.
you can only take now the kids are
I
a little bit older.
know exactly what you're going to say. I
But
totally agree.
for the first, I'd say 6, 7 years, rough go because
Hmm.
all you're hearing all day is bubble guppies
Mom,
and
mom, mom, mom,
and
1,000 times.
yes, and then
Screaming,
you're
crying.
hearing the kids fighting
All
and
the good
pooping
stuff
and
that you
pooping.
miss when it's gone.
Okay. And you are hearing like the kids programs all day and you're hearing like you just crave adult interaction.
Correct.
So you have been like this with your work buddies all day.
Mhm.
And when you get home, you don't want this from the wife,
Right. It's two different
but the
worlds.
wife wants this from you.
Correct. That's what I was talking about earlier.
So that's why it's important to prioritize her and to
And
say, let me take you away from this. Like Calgon, the Calgon
yeah,
bubble bath, the woman in the 80s
y'all
in the
gotta take me
bathroom.
away. Yeah.
Take me away from this. Let's go out for a fancy little date night. It just doesn't even have to be
That's
fancy.
great.
To her, it's
Nobody's
going to
against
feel
it.
fancy because she probably has been in her PJs all day because she hasn't even
And
been able to like brush her teeth.
and I don't deny any of that. I think that's we want that too.
Hmm.
But it goes back to the point what I was saying before, like we suffer in silence in two different worlds. You know,
Hmm.
yeah, I get to talk to adult guys at work, but did you know what I was doing at work all day? Like it was craziness.
Yeah,
And same with you.
but not for everybody. It's not
No, it's
craziness for
not, but I'm
everybody.
just
Some people have an
from my
office job.
experience,
Hmm.
that's what it was. And it takes a while for both parties to understand what both parties are going through.
Yeah.
We know what you're going through, but our own needs are neglected or our own needs are focus of our attention. It takes a while to even like how long have we been married? This will be 12 years. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, see? 12 years and I feel honestly like we've
No, it was 12 years.
no, we got married in
Nope,
13.
it
So
was
it'll be
12 years.
13
It'll
years
be
this year.
13
Yeah,
years.
so
Yeah.
we've been married 12 years.
12 years, yeah.
Boom. God. So anyway, as I was saying, we've never had like me and her, we've been through so much
Yeah.
in our relationship early on. It was
Insane.
insanity, but
Yeah.
we've really rarely had blowout fights. I can't even remember one or two. And I feel like now we're finally hitting a stride that we've
Hmm.
never hit before, and it's great. And it
Hmm.
takes a while. You know,
Yeah,
you
for
have to
sure.
be willing to stick it out to see. And I think a lot of people give up early.
Well, we got through that 7 year, they say like the 7 year itch or 7 year,
Yeah,
like
I
where
didn't know
you're
that was a
like,
thing.
yeah, where you're just kind of like,
Yeah.
mm.
I was looking at the 12-year itch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm getting at. 12-year itch.
You're getting that?
Yeah.
Really?
Trying to get through it right now.
Oh, what does that mean? You're trying to get through it?
Just forget it. It was a good joke. You missed it.
Mm.
All right.
It didn't slap.
No, it didn't land at all. So, what else about Valentine's Day, Jen? Could we tell our listeners?
I was gonna say, like, maybe give some date ideas.
Okay.
Maybe creative date ideas. Maybe also date ideas that don't cost money or don't cost a lot of money.
Sure.
Affordable.
Yep.
Yes, we like
Cheap date idea is a Starbucks coffee and walk around a big store.
That's not really cheap. I mean, it's cheap if
Well,
you're
it's
not getting
cheap. I'm
anything
thinking like
else.
cold climate this time of year
Okay.
because that's the majority of people right now. There's not much you
Mhm.
can do. Let's say it's freezing cold out. Valentine's Day is
Could
miserable.
drink a margarita and walk around
Yeah, you
the
could drink.
store,
You could make mixed drinks at the house,
which would be cheaper.
which would be cheaper. Don't drink them until you get to where you're going, and walk around Sam's Club.
What are you, 80?
I don't know. It's the first thing that came to mind. I don't know where to go.
Sam's Club, man.
Yeah.
Killer date night.
I'm just saying, when if you're in a wintry climate, it's pretty limited. You have to go somewhere. You can't
Yes.
really hang out.
Yeah.
It's not like you can walk around or drive around and look at Christmas lights or anything like
Yeah,
that. I mean, you're
that's
really
true.
limited.
Especially this time of year.
Right.
So yeah, I think, but doing something fun too. Like I think when we had our first like date night or date when you met my family,
Oh
I
yeah.
wanted to do like an activity because I knew it would be less cringy and awkward versus sitting around a table
And having
talking
her
and
dad grill me about the King
and
James.
yeah and have my dad grill
Which
him
I didn't even know what that was at the
about
time.
his belief system.
Yeah.
So we went skeet shooting, which was super fun.
It was fun. It was a great time. We had a great
It was
host.
a great way to break the ice.
Great way to break the ice, and it was a good time. But again, you can't do that this time of year.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like you could do something. Okay, say like you and your partner haven't really been hanging out a lot lately because life, right?
Mhm.
Everything that we were talking about. Sometimes it's better to do a fun activity. Like if you're in a cold climate right now in February, go like
Sledding.
indoor. No, well, you could do that, but I'm saying like go maybe like do like indoor pickleball or
Axe throwing.
in axe throwing, or you could do bowling, or you could go and play darts somewhere, or you
Yep.
could play pool somewhere. You got one? What?
Karaoke at the house.
Yeah, that's super
But
fun.
it's cheap.
Yeah, that is super fun, but you really want to get away from the house and the kids.
What if you don't have kids?
If you don't have
Just
kids,
saying, if it's during the week,
hmm
right? It's Valentine's Day falls on a Tuesday,
I
let's
don't
say.
know. If it falls on a Tuesday or if
Just
it falls
saying,
on a
fun,
Saturday, it
cheap,
doesn't
pour
matter.
yourself some strong drinks and karaoke.
What if they don't drink?
Don't have any answers for you. You're on your own. I don't know what to tell you. I haven't not drank since,
Have a nice mocktail
8th grade.
that's
So
non-alcoholic, a mocktail. Make
yeah,
yourself a
make
fun
yourself
little
a mocktail.
mocktail and make a little fancy non-alcoholic
You could cook
drink.
together. You can make homemade pizzas. You can make
I love
desserts.
that. You know what I wanna do?
Sourdough.
No, you know what I want to do?
Oh, what? I can't
I
wait.
so want to do this. You guys, okay, this would be such a fun. We're doing this. We have to do this.
Maybe.
Please pretend it's my birthday. This is another story, you guys. This is another birthday story.
No. What is it? Don't.
This is what I want to do
What?
for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
It seems so fun. We get these little canvases and we
Oh
paint a
yeah.
picture
Of
of
each
each
other.
other. And then we show each other what the painting looks like.
I'm such a bad painter. I'm such a bad drawer.
You're
The
not drawing though,
worst.
you're painting.
Okay, well, you're drawing with a paintbrush, right?
Might be better with a paintbrush. You don't know.
No. I mean, I'm a great painter, but drawing things, I'm
That's
bad.
what we should do. Okay, that's another
All right, I
idea.
can do that.
Super fun. Look at
It's
this
cheap.
bottle of wine is like $8.99 from Walmart. It's so good. I'm just gonna give it a little shout out. Apothic Crush Soft Blend. So good. And it's only like $8.99 from Walmart. Pour yourself some glass of wine, each of you, and then sit down and do the painting thing of each other like a portrait.
That's a good idea, but
Freaking hilarious.
have very tempered expectations for me.
But it would be fun.
Yeah, it would be a blast. I'm totally down for that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah.
You
That's a way
know,
better idea than I thought you were gonna say.
yeah, we could play some music and hang out. Yeah, it'd be
Cool.
fun. Send the kids to grandma's.
Yep, I'm down.
I love that idea. But no, I was going to say the birthday thing. Remember when I wanted to do that paint and pour and everybody that we invited was like,
Yes.
we don't want to do paint and pour. Remember that?
I do remember that. But it's over,
It's
and here we
my
are.
flipping birthday.
But it's over, and here we are.
I know, but uh
You gotta let it go, dude. You gotta let it go.
I had some really rude friends in my past that just made
So
it
have I.
about them.
They were
Yeah.
funny, but they weren't the best friends, but they were fun.
Remember the anniversary? It was our 5th anniversary.
Why
This is the thing.
are we focusing on negatives?
I want to tell you, if you guys are listening, this is what not to do. Don't be this person. Do not be this person. If you are single and you are listening to this and it is Valentine's Day coming up, do not do this to your friends who are couples.
Can I say something before you say it?
Okay, go ahead.
I thought it was funny.
I did
And
not.
maybe if it wasn't such a good look, we still talk about it. So that means something. We'll never forget it.
Yeah. Do you want to tell a story?
No, I think we should just move on. It was unforgettable.
Well, can't leave them hanging.
Yeah, we can. Which one are you talking about? 5th anniversary?
If you are single, I'll just say this. If you are single for Valentine's Day, do not show up. If you have a couple that's friend and you're friends with like the wife and the husband or whatever, and you're single, do not crash their date night, please. Every now and then is fine, but for Valentine's Day or anniversary, do not do it. Not
It's a
cool.
good time.
And then expect them to pay. Don't do it.
No, don't expect them to pay. Just leave.
Ugh, I can't.
Oh man, with friends like that, I gotta tell you, that was so fun.
Yeah,
I don't think it was a big deal.
we've had some real doozies for sure.
Yeah, that's what guys do.
Yeah. Do you remember any Valentine's Day memories?
With me and you.
Yeah.
Not really.
Wow.
I'd have to think about it.
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
Okay. Jeez. You're the girl. You're supposed to remember everything.
No, I do
You
not.
remember when I said 7 years ago on August 14th? Don't even.
I remember last year I was sick for Valentine's.
I know Valentine's Day we don't do much. We never did.
We didn't go out last year because I was sick, remember?
And that was cool.
I didn't feel good.
But no, I don't we usually do it up for birthdays. We do it up pretty good.
Yeah.
So Valentine's Day is just a little sprinkle.
Yeah. We have solid friends now. A very small group of friends at this point in our life. And so friends that actually like root for us and are excited when good things happen to us and actually get not that we have to have gifts, but just like show that they love and appreciate and value us as friends. And it's just so much better just having like a core group of friends that appreciate you.
And that's a girl thing too.
And I love, what do you think of Galentines?
When girls get together,
Yeah, like before Valentine's Day, or they get together on Valentine's Day because they don't have
to do
a
what?
dude
Oh,
to celebrate each other.
is that new? I've heard of it, but is
No,
it
it's
new?
not.
Okay. What do I think of it?
Yeah,
I think it's fine.
yeah, I think it's cool. I like it. Girls getting together and like having a good
Again,
time.
it's when I went back, going back to what I said in the beginning, it is for girls. Newsflash, oh, we don't care about us, we don't need anything. We know it's for women and they just want to know that they're being thought of. So yeah, I think it's great.
I do too.
That's what it's called, Galentine's.
Yeah.
So if you're single, guys, go out and look for a Galentine's crew. I mean,
That's so smart.
duh.
Wow,
What you
that's
should do is,
solid advice
ooh,
for the men.
I got a really good idea.
Okay, go ahead.
Say here.
Why?
I don't know.
No, you can say it.
I was gonna say is make up flyers for a local bar and say Galentine's Day celebration, and then just show up.
You can't do that unless you work at the bar.
Sure, you could.
No.
Pineapple. You could organize a group. You could go to the local bar and say, "Hey, I got a group of girls for Galentine's," and just show up. That's a good idea.
My gosh. You just threw me into a hot flash.
I have a tendency to do that to women. So, in closing,
Can't do that.
what?
Do not listen to him, you guys. You can't do that unless you work for the bar.
Yes, you can do that.
No, you
If you
can't.
approach the bar and say, "Hey, I have an idea that'll bring people in for Valentine's Day,"
And
it's called Galentine's, and then there's all chicks that show up, and you just roll in.
you have to get approval from the bar. You can't just go into an establishment and be
I'll let you guys know how it works out.
You can't do that though.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is, like if there's a local place, let's say there's a local bar and they have a room, like an event room,
Mm-hmm.
say, "Hey, I'd like to rent your event room," and then you put on a Valentine's Day event. What's the problem?
Okay. This gave me an idea.
Forget it. No, I'm not doing it. It's just an idea for someone else.
It is an idea for somebody else. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you take his idea, this is what you do.
Trademark.
You are going to combine a couple of the ideas that we gave you tonight. You're going to go to your local craft store, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, whatever you have.
Paint and pour.
You're going to do a paint and pour. These girls that you were inviting out for Valentine's, you're going to do a portrait painting session with wine and karaoke. I mean, what?
Now we need to find a bar
That is like the ultimate
now we're
Valentine's.
gonna buy a bar and pull this off. I'm ready.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm ready for something new.
Yeah. I know. You do get bored very easily.
Uh-huh. I got 10-year limit.
I can tell you're itching. You're like ready for something new. You're like, yeah.
When we're ready, we will.
Yeah. Do you have any other solid advice for the people or ideas or
Valentine's Day, guys?
Or yeah, anything else you want to share?
Don't overcomplicate it. A teaspoon of effort will give you a cup full of touches at the end of the day.
Okay. I like that. A cup full of touches?
Yeah, because I said teaspoon.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That's the first thing I thought of. I'm just saying, like, keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple, sweetie. It is for the women. And, chicks are cool. And they deserve to be celebrated.
Cool.
They deserve to be celebrated a few times a year.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Love that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. You're supposed to look at me when you drink. But then when we look at each other, we just laugh. So then we might spit it out.
And mine's super warm. So.
What are you drinking there?
Bourbon.
Nice. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, in closing, do you have any advice for the men? Not overcomplicated advice for the men.
Look.
Or snarky. Just
another idea. No, I do have another idea though.
Better be good.
This is a good one. You understand this because you get me. You understand.
Took me a while, but I get you.
Yeah. If your woman is starting to make comments like, I don't look as young as I used to, or I feel old, or doesn't think she's attractive in pictures anymore. And she's like, delete that picture when you take
Agree
a
with
picture.
her. Be a man.
Oh, wow.
I'm just playing.
Do not do that.
I'm just kidding.
Do not do that. Think about ways that you can gift her things that will make her feel better about her
Yeah.
appearance. So, we talked about clothes, maybe
Hair, nails,
hair, nails,
Botox, lips,
Botox.
eyebrow things.
Some girls aren't into this stuff though. So
Oh,
maybe give her a gift card to like Sephora or Ulta so she can go to these places and figure out a new skincare
yeah, because
regimen
at Sephora
or makeup.
they have a consultant that can do your
That's right.
makeup,
And help like
hair.
foster that for her so
I-
she doesn't, because sometimes when you're a young mom or you're a mama, you just been through
Oh,
it,
you lose it.
you lose your sense of, you really do,
Yeah.
and then you feel like an old woman like before you know it, and you're like, I don't feel sexy anymore, I don't feel attractive. And if you're lucky like me, your husband always tells you no matter what if that you do, but you have to feel that on for yourself. And so I started getting things done, and I haven't got a lot of things done, but like I've gotten some things done like over the years, and it has made me feel better about myself, more youthful. And so think about that. Just don't mail it in, I guess, what I'm saying to the people listening. Don't mail it in for your partner. Don't be like, well, I'll just write her a card and be like, I love you,
Well,
Bob.
yeah.
You know? If
That's
you
the thing.
underline your name and you actually like underline your name in a card, like you're probably not that romantic.
Who underlines their name?
I've seen it.
That's a really weird thing to say. Okay.
Just
Here's what I'm
saying.
saying. Like, this is
I think
part
it's
of
a psychological thing.
it might be.
Yeah.
This is like the snowball effect.
Mhm.
Okay. This is what happens, in my opinion. The woman, like I said, like you said, with the kids, up all night, up all day.
She's spent.
She's spent.
Yeah.
We're spent too, but it's different. Um, and she stops putting in an effort because the guy doesn't care. She doesn't feel sexy because he doesn't say
Take
it.
care of himself either.
Not only that, but he doesn't say it, and it just evolves into this thing, and then before you know it, he doesn't look at her the same, and she doesn't look at him the same, and it just goes on and on. So I think you're totally right, where you can get like hair, nails, anything to make her get that little vibe back, because it's not hard to lose. But yeah, that's important.
But I love that. I do think that is important for your woman to feel good about herself.
Hmm.
Give her a gift certificate to get a spray tan. Oh my gosh, like you feel like $1,000,000. You get a spray tan, especially in the wintertime when everyone's pasty and white like a ghost.
Or just minutes to tan.
Or minutes to tan.
Yeah.
I love going in the tanning booth. When we lived in Michigan and it was cold and dark all the time, just sitting in a tanning bed for 15, 20 minutes, it made me, I just would sit there and pretend I was on a beach. Like it made me feel better.
Yeah.
Just that. It's very simple. But I also want to say if you don't have the means to afford something like that, helping her around the house, maybe taking the day, cleaning the house for her, doing the dishes, doing the laundry, taking the trash out,
Grabbing the kids on a Sunday morning and leaving for 4 hours so
take
she
the
could
kids
sleep
somewhere.
in.
Yes,
Yeah.
something like that. These ideas will, there's certain periods of your life where something like that's going to mean more than buying her a bouquet of flowers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Because there's a lot for effort.
it's more personal, and she will appreciate the time, even if she sits there and watches, what she's gonna do. No, she's gonna watch Real Housewives of Salt
Or
Lake,
that.
or which is, oh
I'm
my
obsessed
gosh,
right now.
I watched 10 minutes last night or the other night. I can't.
Yes. So I have a friend, one of my best friends, she's obsessed with a Hallmark channel. And when her husband is out of town working, she loves her time alone because she can just sit and veg out on the Hallmark channel. If that's her thing, good.
Turn the
Awesome.
brain off and
You
hang
should
out.
turn, yeah, whatever it is, your partner deserves that. So even if it's just like alone time and just without the kids, without the chaos, give her that, you know?
Hmm? Even if you don't think they deserve it, you should still do it
Mm-hmm.
because it
Yeah,
is helpful.
it is.
It is. It's not hard to be
I
nice.
love that.
Yeah. So good luck.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
I would love for people to like,
Oh wow.
we are going to end this episode in a second, but I would love for people to comment, to
Yeah.
give us their feedback, what they thought of the ideas, what if they have ever done any of these ideas, and if it worked for them. I would love that. I love interacting with the listeners and
Yeah.
people and the viewers. So please do that. We would love it. And yeah, that was a fun episode.
Yeah. Do something to break the monotony, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
You have to.
And also find out what your partner's love language is, their primary and their secondary, because once you tap into that as a couple, I mean, it really does make a
It makes it
difference.
easy too.
It makes it easy because communication's easier, affection, the way that you show your affection towards one another, because you may be wanting a certain love language from your partner that you are giving them your love language. You're giving them gifts or you're pouring your heart out to them, but they're not really reciprocating because that may not be their love language. So you're projecting your love language onto them, where it would just be easier to have this conversation with them and say, "Hey, next date night, let's talk about, what the five love languages are and discuss which is our primary and which is our secondary." You might be surprised.
Yeah. And I think to go primary and secondary is kind of tough. So let's just shoot for one.
Why is it tough?
Because the guys don't know too. So guys,
Hmm.
figure out the main one by calling her friend. Text her friend, ask her friend, what's my wife's love language?
Oh, I thought you were saying text the friend and ask what the husband's
No.
calling the friend and saying, "Hey, what's my love language?"
No.
If the best friends know the husband's love language, that's going to be weird.
Yeah.
You
What I'm
got
trying
other
to say is call her friend and say, hey, maybe I know this, maybe I don't, but what's my wife's love language? They know for sure.
the husband know that.
First of all, most husbands don't even know what the five love languages are. So you have to understand, we don't
I
think
know,
like
but
you.
wouldn't this be like a good conversation to have with their partner, like on a date night, to say, like,
Maybe,
let's talk about the five love languages and
maybe.
identify what is our
But wouldn't it be cool
love
if he
language?
found out and she didn't know that he did that and then he just gave that to her? Wouldn't that be cool too?
I don't
Because
think
that would
so.
kickstart the conversation.
I don't know. I feel
That's
kind of
why I'm
weird.
a man and you are a woman and we are not the same for the 50th time. So I'm speaking to the men here. I know what's up.
I read a book once called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus.
Uh-huh.
It was a good book.
It's very, they're not.
Yeah.
They're worlds apart.
Yeah. That's basically what it
That's
means.
the
Yeah.
game to figure each other out.
And are, it does teach that like men have to have their alone time as well. They like have to go into their cave.
Yes,
They're basically like dragons.
sometimes. We need it. We have a
Yeah.
lot more on our minds than anyone we know knows
Hmm.
every day, all day. So that's something that a lot of people need to understand, I think, meaning women. You guys think we're dumb, idiot, animal, duh, we're stupid, we only care about X, Y, and Z. We have 10,000 things on our brain, even if we don't act like it, and you have to take that in consideration.
Hmm.
So, and you're welcome, ladies. It's a good piece of advice. It is. I promise.
Okay. Well, thanks for being with
This
me
was
today.
really fun.
It was fun.
Yep. So now we're going to go give each other our love languages.
Oh my gosh, I can't. That was today's Valentine's themed episode of Unholier. If you laughed, cringed, or suddenly realized you've been loving your partner in the wrong love language, well, you're obviously not alone. Whether you're celebrating Valentine's Day with a partner, with friends, yourself, or not at all, I hope this episode reminded you that love looks differently for everyone. And that's kind of the magic of it, right? If you enjoyed this fun, lighter episode, make sure to follow, give us a 5-star, and share the podcast with somebody you'd maybe take on a date or somebody that owes you one. As always, thank you for being here, for listening, and for making this space both for the heavy conversations and the joyful ones. Until next time, stay curious, stay unholy, and love boldly. Thanks for listening. Before we close out, I just want to share a quick reminder. The stories told on this podcast are personal experiences and perspectives. They're shared to create awareness and connection, not as medical, legal, or mental health advice. Some of the conversations here focus on abuse, trauma, and other heavy topics, so please take care of yourself while listening. It's always okay to pause, skip an episode, or step away if you need to. And if anything we talked about brings something up to you, we encourage you to reach out to a trusted professional or a support resource. You don't have to carry any of this alone. Thank you for listening.